Hey guys, I'm Ray, and welcome back to more of The Sims 3 For the Realm Challenge. Last episode, our lovelies here got married. It was so sweet and adorable, so I have decided to make some changes this particular episode. And we're going to start with just pushing through the rest of the winter though. So, I mean, we got 2 days left until spring, so we will likely be hitting the beginning of spring probably by the end of this episode. I'm thinking so, which means we do have to push for that final influx of money. I'm gonna see if we can maybe push it to 70,000. We're at 58,705. I want to see if we can get it to 70 because, like I said before, we're gonna do a speed build once we hit the spring, which likely means that the next episode it might be only a speed build. I was thinking about how I was going to do this because building is a huge part of this particular challenge. So I was including all the building portions in the beginnings of episodes and doing a speed build portions in the beginning. But I feel like this speed build in particular is going to be something far more extensive because of the amount of money that I have. And I do think I want to maybe just try to flesh out their house a little bit more because I set up this shell here and I don't really remember what my original intentions were for the house anymore, which is bad because I did the shell a little while ago and I don't really think that I remember exactly what my plan was to do, but I'm sure I could work something out. So I think I want to at least flesh out the layout of their house, maybe get all the rooms set up correctly the way I intend for them to be. I probably won't get around to decorating everything just yet, which is fine because they can be decorated as we get more Sims and stuff to the family and things like that. But I do just kind of want to get the layout done because right now there's just still a lot of empty space all around, as you can see. So I do want to try to get the layout done before I forget everything that I was planning to do, even more than I already have. So, I want to try to work on that. So I think that's what we're going to do. And I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the speed build like its own episode likely. So I've been doing 2 episodes a week and that's been working out for me so far. Like I said, if I ever can't, then you will always get one on Friday at the latest, or at the least you'll get one on Friday. But I've been doing 2 and it's been working out pretty well so far. I've been having enough time in my schedule. But when I do speed builds, that is actually a significant amount of time. They're a lot of time. I mean, I speed them up way faster than how long it is. A lot of those times that's 3, 4, 5, 6 hours worth of me sitting down and building in this game, which, don't get me wrong, I thoroughly enjoy it. It's just that that's a lot of time. So I don't know if I'll have enough time to do a speed build and a second episode. So you might get a speed build episode instead of another gameplay episode, which, if you're not a fan of the speed build portions, I'm sorry, you can skip that episode. It doesn't bother me if you're more interested in the gameplay portions than you are in the speed build portions. That's fine, but the whole point of this challenge, or at least a large portion of this challenge, is centered around building. So I'm going to count it as an episode for the challenge because the whole point is to build up the world. We're supposed to be building a world here. That's the point of the whole challenge, is to get the world built while also living with the Sims within. So we're building within the constraints of making all the money and stuff with this founding family and with this Sim. So I'm going to make it its own episode, likely. I will see how long it takes me to do the speed build. I'm thinking it's going to be too long to just be a short portion of the next episode, but we'll see. So you'll likely be getting that next episode and not necessarily another gameplay. I apologize for that, but that's fine. We're not there yet, so we first got to push through some stuff. But I also said I made some changes before I started that whole rambling session. I apologize for that. But I basically decided, since they're married now, and I typically get hyper focused on like a certain aspect, which right now is making money, so I decided to go into the woohooer mod and go ahead and add the ability for autonomous woohoo. Now, I stated earlier in the challenge that I think risky woohoo pretty much on constantly. So regular woohoo should equate to risky woohoo, which means it's totally random if and when they might have kids. And I thought that would be totally fun. Instead of me doing anything to plan this out, let it be 100% just random and let the game throw this at me when I don't know when it's coming. And I think that would be actually really fun because instead of me, having them go ahead and like try for babies at any point in the future or something like that, I'm like, why not? Why not let this be totally random? And that's what I'm gonna do. And like I said in the beginning, I think the way we're going to plan to pick heirs in this particular challenge is we're going to go by the hair color, because I liked Mal's crazy red hair that I gave him when I made him. It was just something that I did sort of on a whim, giving him that red hair, and I thought it was fun. So I'm like, you know what? The heir will be the first child born with his red hair. That's how we're going to do this. So I mean, obviously this is something that comes in the future with this challenge, and I just thought it would be fun to turn that on. So that is active now this episode. I went ahead and tweaked the settings with that. So we'll see where that takes us. I've never actually turned on like autonomous woohoo in a game before, and this should be pretty interesting. I'm interested to see when this game is going to choose to randomly push that interaction and possibly throw a child at me. It should be fun. This is gonna be fun. I like the curveball that might throw into my plans potentially into the future. But that's what I plan to do now, and that's the change that I was speaking of. But for this episode, where we're gonna basically be focusing on is trying to get money, because we need to do a significant speed build when the spring hits, and that is right around the corner. Let's see. She wants to train Spade. Sure, you can trade Spade. And she wants to ride Spade. Alright, but Elia is awake this morning. Sorry for that ramble session. I just thought I'd give you guys... Aw, he wants to kiss Elia. Of course you can. She is your wifey now. You're welcome to kiss her. Why don't she go downstairs, though, Elia, and let's whip up some breakfast. I do apologize if you also hear my air conditioner. It's hot. I'm sorry. I'm not going to die. I know it's in the background, and I don't know if you can hear it through my microphone. It's very possible. But I would suffocate in my house without an air conditioner on right now. It's too hot, and I hate the heat, despite... Oh! It's Snowflake Day! It's kind of funny how it's the middle of summer and I'm playing in the winter, but yes, I despise the heat, and especially humid heat. I freaking die. And it's really funny because I'm a summer baby. Actually, my birthday is tomorrow. I'm recording this in like the middle of July, and it's like my birthday's tomorrow, but it's just like I'm a summer baby, but I freaking hate humid heat. I despise the heat. I like being cold, not like freezing cold. Like, I don't like the ice and stuff, like, but I love being cold. Like, at night, I have an air conditioner in my room, and my fan is on, and my ceiling fan is on, because I freaking like being cold. My mom's like, that's too cold. I'm like, no. I like it cold. That's the only way I can be comfortable, especially, like, at night. Like, I enjoy being cold. It's just the way I am. I might be insane. But I'm actually recording this in the middle of the summer, and that's kind of hilarious that I'm recording this in the summer, and it's, like, freaking snowing in my game, but... what you gonna do about it? Right. Anyways, we're gonna keep going. Mal looks like he's sculpting a unicorn over here. It's actually pretty cool. That would look nice in our little nursery room, actually. Like a little wooden sculpture of a unicorn. That's actually pretty adorable, Mal. I also got some plate replacement textures just because I thought it would be neat to have, just because they always had like the white plates. So I'm like, let's see what I can find in plate replacement textures, and this is what I found. I don't know how much I like it yet. I might play around with plate replacement textures in the future. I don't actually know. There's a lot of replacement textures that I have in the game when I'm playing in this particular challenge, though I will say I do typically tend to forget to take them out of my game when I'm recording like the Adventure Sim challenge and stuff, so I apologize if you ever notice like weird textures. That's because 99% of the times I'm recording everything back to back, so I don't have time to like reload my game and stuff. It's just whatever. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But oh, you want to train him too? We'll let you give Ellie a kiss first. Oh my. Did you see how she was holding that plate? That was not normal, Elia. I think that texture might be weirding out my game. Let's see, put away the leftovers. Are you gonna do it too? That was really weird. Yep. Yeah, it's weird. Oh my god, it's so weird. Okay, well, it looks like the plate texture might be freaking out my game a little bit there. That's interesting. We'll have to... I don't know. I mean, their chairs disappear when they sit in it, so I don't know if it's like a huge issue or not. It's pretty much not. It looks like it pretty much works except for that strange animation whenever they pick it up, but they're gonna focus on some skill building today, though. That's the main goal of what we're doing. Oh, wait, you wanted to kiss Elia, right? We'll wait till she's done eating, but they're gonna basically do some skill building today, like per usual, because we need to get prepared for the springtime when it comes. Mal, you made a chair. What is... You made a chair. A lazy lounger made of wood. Look at it. It looks so uncomfortable. I don't know what else to say about that. It just looks uncomfortable. Elia's on her way back from her little excursion with Spade. He went out on his first little ride with the rider. They went for a nice little winter ride. And now it's time for her to go eat and then probably do some more painting for the day. Mal is all done panting. Alright, let's clean this up. Oh, he wants to talk to Elia. Of course you can. You're more than welcome to speak with Elia. You can ask her how her day went in a second. Hold on, let's use the restroom and maybe clean up a bit. And you can most certainly talk to Elia. You can ask her how her day went and stuff, you know. Doesn't hurt at all. How was your ride? Is Spade learning well, you know? Just ask her all the things that would come in handy. But first, let's sell this weird chair because I don't really want it and it's worth some money. So let's sell it. Pokey. Did you just call her Pokey? That would be funny. Pokey. Oh my god. I didn't know they had stupid nicknames back when... Oops, I clicked that twice. I didn't know they had stupid nicknames, you know? But why didn't you ask her how her day went, since you want to talk to her? Ask her about her day. Unfortunately, I'm not going to select this because I think that depending on who trains him, it doesn't matter. You both get the lifetime happiness points for it. And I kind of want to keep everything else there too. So I'm not going to undo any of your wishes, but you are more than welcome to chat with her indeed. You very much can talk with her. Horsies, how are you guys outside? Rose, you're going to get some love and attention tomorrow because we didn't spend any time with you today. Mal spent some time cleaning up Zio this morning, and Elia went for a ride with Spade here, who's got some training fatigue. He's nice and tired from the day, so we'll spend some time with Rosie here tomorrow to make sure that she gets some good loving as well. But they're all here thirsty and drinking, and she's going to go nuzzle Zio and be all lubba-dubby. He's like, Mom, Dad, stop it, you're embarrassing me. Cut it out. Horse neigh. Alright, you guys, good morning. Elia is awake here. Mal wants to find a relic, you know? I do too. I'm ready to get back out exploring as well, Mal. That's his way of telling me, hey, you know, we haven't gone out exploring in a while here. I'm pretty anxious myself. I want to go find me some of those good things. He wants to talk to Elia again. Of course you can chat with Elia. You always want to talk to her in the morning. You're so sweet, Mal. He's always like, how are you doing, Elia? You know, how are you this morning? My lovely wife, because she's now his wife, and I think he's over the moon just like she is. They've only been married for like 2 days now, and he every morning is like, I want to talk to her. Elia, you never roll those wishes. She's like, because I know he's always going to talk to me first. It's so cute. They're so adorable. I love it. He's going to chat with her right now, actually, while they eat some breakfast. And then we're going to get right back into doing what we were doing before, which is doing some skill building. We are, or not even skill building at this point. They pretty much maxed out their skills. Money building. Because we're at 63,471. And I want to see if we can get over 70. That, as much as we could possibly get. But today is officially the last day of winter. Last day of winter. Last day of winter. Last day of winter. Which means we're so close to spring. Which means we are going to be revamping the house. And I'm excited because it's been looking this way for a while with all this empty space. And I'm ready to see about maybe trying to get some of these areas filled in. And re-spark my imagination. Because what I was initially planning, I don't even remember what that was anymore. But it doesn't mean that I won't come up with any new things to do once we get this all settled. So let's clean up and make sure that these guys get their day started off right. Hopefully we'll be making some good money today. I'm expecting so. If Mal can make another masterpiece, that would be great. Because that one was worth a lot of money, but I want to keep it in my house. So I don't have any plans to sell that one or anything like that. Let's have Elia go take a bath. Let's take a bath upstairs. Uh-oh, there's only one day left to pay the bills. And again, look at that. Mal's got the freaking magic touch. I am not even kidding. You know what? You are harvesting the eggs every day, Mal. Oh my god, look at how many lifetime happiness points I have. I clicked there accidentally, but Jesus Christ. This is a hugely bad habit of mine of like just hoarding lifetime happiness points apparently and not actually spending them like I should. But Mal is going to harvest the eggs every freaking day, you guys. I'm not kidding. Every time he gets the magic egg. Like Elia always gets the bad egg and he always gets the magic egg. So I'm just like, you know what? You're harvesting the eggs every day. She's almost done, then I'm going to have her go outside, though, and mess around with Rose a bit. 1, Rose is stinky. 2, we didn't get to show her any type of affection yesterday, and she deserves it because she is a good horsey. What did she paint? Oh, just a brilliant one. Oh my god, it's worth $3,000. Elia, you are amazing. I love you so much, girly. Let's sell this thing. Oh my, look at the money climb. Oh, 67,000. Yes. Yes, indeed. Let's start another large painting. Before I have you go outside, let's let her get the paintbrush to the table. Ooh, that one looks new. I've never seen that one. But let's have her go outside, though, and clean up Rose a bit because she needs it. And let's give Rose some love and affection. Let's give her a carrot. And then let's talk to her a little bit and maybe rub her neck and pet her down some because she so deserves it. She so deserves it. And we didn't get to play with her yesterday at all, you know. And she wants some affection from you anyway. She wants to beg for carrots and nicker at you and sniff you. So Elia's going to go outside and give some loving to Rosie here. Our lovely horse. She's done us well over this whole winter. She's been such a good horse mama. It's amazing. Yeah, you've been such a good horse mama, Rosie. We're so proud of you. Okay, guys, Elia and Mal are in here doing some skill building. Oh my god, I keep calling it skill building. At this point, we've already established it's not skill building anymore. Excuse me, you guys. I just have a habit of calling things one thing and then it just stays that way. It's just ridiculous with me. But they're in here doing some more money making. Mal made a sculpture a little while ago of a fishy fish, which was, oh, now he's making a mermaid. We can re-sing the Under the Sea song again. Under the sea. What's with you in the sea right now? Are you telling me that you want to make like a dock lot? Because I want to do that myself. So we will get there. We definitely will get there. So you'll definitely have a place for some of your mermaid sculptures indeed. Because I do have plans to make a dock at some point. It should be pretty nice. Nice and fun. But we're not there just yet, Mel. So right now we need the money, which we're at 68,000. And I am so hoping to break that 70,000 threshold really soon here. I'm hoping that with Elia painting $3,000 paintings every single go around, that we'll be able to do that. How much? Oh, this is a masterpiece. 3,125. Elia, you are like a money-making goddess. I love it. Let's sell it. Awesome sauce. We're past the 70,000 mark. And let's start another large painting just because we probably may or may not get around to actually finishing it today because we're running out of time. And this is the last day of winter. Last day of winter. Last day of winter. And after this, I think that what we're going to do the first day of spring is maybe go for a ride around. Oh, good job, Mal. What was that groan? You sound so unimpressed with your own work. It's really good, Mal. You're just like, oh, I hate it. But you did a good job. So go ahead and sell it and add to that money. We're up to 71,880, and that's an awesome number. Yeah, up past the 70,000, and I'm super excited. But let's go ahead and eat something and then go back to skill building at least for a little while. And then tomorrow, which will be the first day of spring, what I think that we're going to do is maybe go out for an actual ride with our horses, go off the lot. Elia did it a little bit earlier, but I think it'd be a good opportunity just to go around and, you know, see any type of damages that might have been done over the winter time to their stone walls, which are really old walls because technically, like, Mal didn't build these walls. These are like the remnants of the first people whoever came to Olokia who disappeared a long time ago. So, you know, it's like the remnants of all of that. So I think that, you know, he's going to go around and survey, see if there's any damages that have been done to anything. And then we're going to start preparing to refix up this house because I'm looking forward to that so much, you guys. I haven't built in this game in a long time. And it's mostly because, I don't know, I haven't really felt like it. When I don't feel like it, I try not to build because they tend to turn out bad. But this challenge, I'm always super inspired because it's not just like normal building. It's like, and the fact that I actually play for a while, it always inspires me to build within the realm that I'm playing in. So it's great that I'm actually playing the family because then I'm like, it'd be cool to have this or cool to have that. And then I'm inspired to build it. So I've been really thoroughly enjoying this challenge, if you can't already tell by my excitement here. But Mal, since you are up, why don't you go ahead and use the restroom since you kind of have to go. And then let's get back to sculpting. And Elia, will get her back to painting. And let's see how much money we can make. Nice, Elia, pulling through clutch the last few moments of the day. She came through with another $3,306 painting. That's what I like to see. And we are up to 75,161. Oh my god, yes. Yes, indeed. I am super happy. She's gonna go ahead and clean up here. And Mal's still over here sculpting away. He's almost done with his. This is another pillar, it looks like, which I kept the last one that he made because I thought it would be cool. Maybe we'll sell this one. It all sort of depends. I'm going to have Elia start another painting, but I know for a fact she's not going to, like, finish it. So, I don't know. Let's do, like, a small one. We very rarely make small paintings, so I don't know, like, all the different patterns that we could possibly get from there. How are our horses? They're all doing fine. They're fine. We don't have to worry too much about those guys. I think she's already painted this one before. Nice job, Mal. Let's see. We're at $600. It might as well sell it. You've already made one of these before, and I know you can make them again. So why don't you go ahead and sell that? No. Maybe you guys should just spend some time talking with each other for a little bit, because it's already going on 9 o'clock, so I don't think I'm going to have you guys do anything, like, crazy anymore. I don't think we'll have enough time to really start anything else. And tomorrow is the first day of spring, which I am super excited about. I'm like, yes, spring is almost here, you guys. It's almost here, which means we can do our speed build. I'm excited, and we can finally leave the lot a lot more, get back to doing some skill building, because Mal has been feeling anxious mostly because he hasn't technically gained any more skills in anything. He's maxed out his sculpting. He's maxed out his writing. He still needs some fishing skill. And so we can have him get back to fishing now that things are going to be getting warmer. It'll be great. He can try to get that last gardening skill he's been pushing for. We can maybe focus on doing some more upgrades around the house. It'll be absolutely great once we finally get there. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to the spring rolling around, and maybe with this speed build, I can add a couple more things to the house where we can do some more skill building stuff. And if I have money left over, which I'm really hoping that we do, we can start working on maybe doing like a city hall or something, because then we can get them a technical job, which would be great. Oh, they're so cute together. I don't even make you guys do anything, and you guys are just the most adorable. I love them so much. You guys are so cute together. I don't even do anything, and they just love it. And now they're like shakabra. It's awesome. But basically, though, I'm looking forward to it. And then once we get a city hall together, though, because I think that might be the first thing I aim for, we can technically get them a job, which would probably satiate Mal's need to want to progress in life a lot, because even if it's like a normal job where he's just like a sculptor or a fisherman or something, like it's still going to be giving him a promotion occasionally, which will make him feel very satisfied, which is like his main problem right now, which is why he still feels really anxious. Are you both going to do the same thing? They're both going to do the same thing. They have a weird habit of going to do the same thing at the same times. But it's going on to 11 o'clock, so I'm going to have these guys go to bed after they're both done fighting over who gets to fill up the water for the horses. And Mal got there first because he ran like, I'm going to beat you. Ha ha. And now he's going to bed like a good boy. And that's where Elia will be going just now as well. And I'll see you guys in the morning with the first day of spring. Alright, you guys, good morning. Mal is the first to awake, and he wants to give Elia a nice little kiss. He wakes up every morning wanting to give her a kiss or talk to her, and I think it's absolutely adorable. But we are waking up in spring, so maybe he's got a little bit of the spring fever. We still got some snow on the ground, which is totally fine. I'm hoping that maybe it'll be melting soon. Maybe our plants will come back to life, you know, because they've been sort of sitting there all winter in a dormant state, so maybe they'll be coming back to life. I think that we're going to have them maybe go out and about on their horses today. That should be nice. I think it'd be cool. First day of spring, they're like, hopefully things are warming up. They'll get outside, go get some fresh air with the horses, get them off the lot as well, because they've been stuck around here all winter as well. So, you know, go get them some fresh air. Elia wants to go for a ride, so perfect, because that's what I probably will have you doing today. Why don't you, oops, don't clean out the bad food. Not yet. Come downstairs and just eat some breakfast first, and then you can clean out the bad food. Okay, Mal, let's go for a ride. What are you doing? No, I wanted you to go for a ride with Spade. What are you doing? Elia, will you go for a ride with what the heck? Why? Why do you guys keep getting off of the horses? What are you doing? I want you guys to go for a ride. But apparently the game keeps telling me no. I've been trying to get... Oh, look, the snow is melting right before our eyes. The snow starts to melt right before our eyes as it fades away into the greens of spring. I'm super excited. Hopefully these guys will maybe let me ride them. Apparently they don't want to let me ride them. Just let me ride you, horse. I know you want to go for a ride. I want you to go for a ride. Just stop being jerks and getting off the horses when I tell you to. All right, let's go for a ride with Rosie here. I think she needs some exercise anyway. So her and Ellie are going to go for a ride, and he is going to try to ride Spade here if he lets me. Okay, well, let's try this. Maybe if I walk over here, and Spade, why don't you come over here too? Let's just try to do this, because the game right now is like, what? What is space? What are you talking about? I have no idea. So then let's go ahead and get on his back. Yes, indeed. Now, will you not dismount as soon as you climb on his back? Good job. Let's go for a ride. So they're going to go for a quick ride. Zio's going to stick around at home. He's been a bit hungry, and he's going to graze on this grass that is freshly growing around. Our snowman is melting. The sky is turning gray because that's what it is. But I mean, the snow is melted. This is wonderful. The snow has melted. Everything's green again. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So I guess this is like the autonomous woohoo finally doing something. I was wondering how this works. At least it's not constant. That's what I was worried about, because I've never turned it on, because I was always like worried that it would be like a pain in the butt. Like I'd be having them do something and then this would pop up all the time. But it seems like it didn't see it. I mean, he technically just canceled the interaction, so I don't even know if it's going to work right now. I doubt it, I suppose. I don't think so. Yeah, it's not gonna work. You know what? Since they were gonna do it, the game was gonna have them do it. I will go ahead and do it. I will just go ahead and wait. Can I just? Okay, I think I might need to have him just relax on the bed for a second there. Or I could have had Ellia call him, I suppose. Wait, no, Ellie, don't go ask why the chicken crossed the road. Go back and do what you were doing before. And I'll go ahead and let them do, since the game was going to do it autonomously, but I think routing issues with the fact that I have a ladder and they both can't go up the ladder at the same time actually caused an issue there. So I'm going to go ahead and do it myself. I'm going to do it because the game was going to do it. And I wanted it to be random, but I mean, technically, I didn't make them do that the first time. They did it themselves, and it just got canceled because of weird routing in the house. And I plan on getting rid of the ladders and stuff, preferably soon here, in the speed build, hopefully. Ask her about her bath. Why can you always do that? It's so weird. Just randomly, like standing there talking to her. Ask her about her bath. When she's laying there in the bed next to you, ask her about her bath. This seems like a positive thing to ask her. But I'll go ahead and let them woohoo. And like I said, woohoo means risky woohoo in this world because I overrode woohoo with risky woohoo. So every time this happens, there is a potential of there potentially being a pregnancy out of it. But it's a smaller chance than if we do try for a baby. So don't know what happens, but might as well since the game was going to trigger that anyway. So, you know, it doesn't hurt. I wanted it to be random. And unfortunately, the routing got a little weird there, but it's appropriate. Spring fever. They just woohooed. I mean, they've already done that before, technically, because I figured out what get frisky means. We figured that out last episode, so I mean, it's not like it's any news to me, but you know, why don't you, I was just about to have you go use the bathroom, so good job, Mel. You read my mind. And then we'll have him go use the bathroom, but I think that's pretty much all we're gonna get done for the day. They're gonna do some cleaning up apparently, but we've made it into the springtime. Perfect. It's great. Where we're ending here is going to be wonderful. We are at 7 p.m. No, not 7. Yeah. Wait. Oh my god, what am I doing? My brain is like all over the place. I said we are at 7 p.m. because I was looking at the time, but I meant to say $75,832. Jesus Christ, my brain. I really need to take a break from recording for a second here today. Jesus Christ. I just need to like take a nap. I don't know what's going on with me right now. I always do this and it gets weird. And it's like, I feel fine, but then my brain is just like, what's wrong with you? You don't know how to talk? What is talking? But even though I talk constantly, it's like a problem. I talk way too much, but that's another story. Anyways, we're at a hefty dosage of money here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have these guys go to bed, get to the next morning, and then have them outside of the house so that we can start the speed build. Because I don't want them in the space of the house because they get in the way when they're in the house. Actually, you know what? Let's just do that now. Let's have you guys just kind of walk over here for me, please. You two, Mal, just sort of, go over here out of the way. My horses, I kind of want you guys to do the same. He's over there drinking, which is fine. They'll probably be fine. I just don't want them in the house because they kind of get in the way when they're in the house. But we'll just leave them here the way they are right now, and they should be out of the way. And I will just pause it here because then we can start our speed build, and there will be nobody in the vicinity of the house because I think we're going to be focusing on the inside of the house for this particular speed build. The outside will get touched a little bit later. There's obviously still a lot of work we got to do out there. But for now, we're going to focus on the interior of the house. So I want them out of the house so that we'll have all the space and the time that we need to do all that. So I'm going to end this episode here, though. So it's springtime. We made some progress. We made a lot of money. Good. We are up to 75 thou, like I said before, and we are going to keep pushing for more money. But now we can get back to more exploration. Oh my god, Ellie is so cute. She's like, look, oh, I'm married. I have to think about it every day, and it's so wonderful. But I'm going to end this episode here, and the next episode will likely be a speed build episode. So once again, I apologize if you're not into the building portions, but that is a huge part of this particular challenge, so I count it as an episode and not a separate thing. So I'm going to have the next episode likely be a speed build. I'm probably going to spend at least a few hours doing some decorations in this house. Likely I will. That's normally about how long I spend doing most things anyway. So, I mean, it's probably going to be at least a couple hours sped up for you guys, but likely take up the span of most of an episode. So I will probably not do any gameplay next episode. If there is any, it'll probably just be maybe a tour of what I did. And I'll likely do that at the beginning of the next gameplay episode anyway. So no big deal if you don't want to watch it, but that will probably be what the next episode this week will be. So I apologize for that if you're not interested. But we made a lot of progress, and I'm looking forward to getting back into gameplay again the next time we get there. So Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, then please give it a like or don't. That's up to you. But I do hope that you'll come back and join me for more of the For the Realm challenge here on the channel. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.